Hi, how are you? Whew. We have made it through the first 2 days of events, and it has been amazing. It has been amazing. Last night we were at CCBC Theater. I felt guided along the way of the Rebel Road to do various interviews and panel discussions of people that are out there that are really stepping into their power, that despite their stories and their obstacles, their experiences, they are stepping into the places of the unknown and being willing to say yes. And they're willing to be intimate and vulnerable and let down all the masks, which means they don't mind appearing real. It's not this facade of trying to be someone or appearing enlightened or trying to even seem elevated. It was really just sharing from the heart and being in one's truth and power and being willing to celebrate and understand the parts of the journey that were the distortions of light and be able to speak on those as well and celebrate those as well in a way that supports others in knowing that we're all equals, in a way that really is compassionately unfolding and loving. And so my guests last night in Baltimore, Maryland were Reverend Anthony Farmer, Reverend Raymond Anderson, Sister Jenna of the Meditation Museum, and Honey Borden. And all of these people are doing amazing work in the world, and it was such an amazing, diverse group of people, different personalities, different voices, different themes that came from them. I can't wait to get the videos up. I'm a little learning all the techie stuff, so I'm working that part out, but I want to share all of that with you. Every event is different. That's what's so beautiful about the Rebel Road tour, is every single event has been different. No two are the same. The conversations are different. Even the shows themselves have been different. I was directed not to make it the same, to let it be natural and organic. And what beauty that has been. And what was also quite significant about yesterday was we were supported by the deaf community. And we had interpreters so that that community could also be there and also follow along online when I post the videos. And they're going to be there tonight in Baltimore as well as I do the Rebel Road show. I can't tell you, other than the fact that I feel like I'm holding back a waterfall of tears behind these eyes, a joyful waterfall, a grateful waterfall of tears. I had women come up to me that were deaf, and they were expressing how connected they were to the message and how they so appreciated the interpreters so that they could receive this information. And one of them hugged me and held on so tightly, and she didn't let go. We must have stood there for 10 minutes. And the other looked at me, and tears were just welling up in her eyes, and I saw the divine. Not just in them, but in every person that was there, and every person the night before. Do you know how amazing it is to be able to stand and look in another's eyes? To hold them and to really see them. To love them and honor them and see that they honor and love you in the same way. To be in the energy of such conversation where You can feel the changes occurring, the energy flowing, the room lifting and rising, where you see the openness of individuals and people that came in as strangers leave as family. This is far beyond what I ever expected. I didn't know what to expect. It was the unknown. And I'm going out and I'm doing all of this and I'm giving it and giving my all and really putting it out there. I'm messing up on songs. I'm not that great a singer, sorry to tell you. So when you show up at a show, don't have any expectations. This is about the courage. And it's about being willing to not be so perfect, but to be in my bliss. To you be in your bliss. I think last night one of the songs, I was actually making up words. No one knew. I mean, they were just following along, having a good time, but I knew. But it worked out. It was great. And in the end, they got the message. And in the end, I got right back on track with the words. And I shared. And these beautiful people shared. Oh my gosh. It's time that we see each other. It's time that we celebrate each other. It's time that we honor each other. It's time to stop one-upping. It's time to stop the competition. It's time to lift each other up. What's with the jealousy and the competition? We are all masters, all of us. We all know this stuff already. We're just sharing our way of playing. I'm up there just sharing my new way of playing, willing to discover myself in the spiritual innocence that I am. Willing to say, you know what? I might have read a lot. I know I'm a spiritual person, but I'm willing to tell you that the more I know, the less I know. And the more I know, the more I'm willing to let go of what I do know. I sure hope to see you, just to embrace you, to look into your eyes, to hold you, to let you laugh or cry, to let you connect. So tonight is another show in Baltimore. And I have this amazing group called Believe. Raymond Anderson's group, they are a sign language dance group. And they're going to be performing as I do everything. And I think that's amazing. I think that's amazing because, number one, it's about the signs. Number two, the symbology of deafness. This is being done for the deaf community, but are we all not deaf to who we really are? Are we all not deaf to what we need to let go of, or what binds us, or the codependency that we hold? So much symbolism here, so much to share, and so many different elements come out in each show. It's truly amazing. When we get out of the way, how the natural organic quality of life takes over. Just try it. Just let go of control in your life for 1 hour, for half a day, for 1 day, and trust and see what happens. For 1 hour, half a day, 1 day, just live from your heart and get out of your head and trust. See the magic that happens. I promise you it's there. Look into another's eyes. Be willing to hold their divinity and behold their divinity. And know that they hold yours. In love, of love, with love, and as love. I'm Simran Singh. Last night in Baltimore, we head to New Jersey. Look out, Morristown. Here we come. I'll talk to you tomorrow.